What are leading lines and how do you use them in cinematography? Gather your village people. Let's talk about it. Leading lines are either natural or artificial lines within your scene that direct the attention of the audience to a subject. Simple. Should get an award for this definition. But in essence, you must be able to recognize as a cinematographer within your scene what these leading lines are when you get on set. That way you'll be able to position your subject in such a way that those lines will direct attention to your subject. Now, the directing of attention to your subject is actually very subtle and in the subconscious of the audience, but that is exactly what it does. For example, this microphone, there's a leading line there. You might not know it, but what you see here like this, all the way leading up to me, is a leading line. You see the screen behind me, it has leading lines leading to me because it begins from both sides and end behind me. Then you have the acoustic foams on the wall behind me. In Hollywood, leading lines are used very much to direct attention to a central point of focus, maybe a subject or something. Some of the times, those leading lines are even people. The arrangement and formation of people may be on a straight line with one particular person right in the middle, or the use of columns and other elements in the scene that just direct attention to a subject. Also, in Hollywood, when you see a subject some of the times walking right in the middle of a walkway, what you're seeing is leading lines directing attention to the subject. You see vertical lines and horizontal lines in the scene on that walkway leading attention or directing attention to the point of focus. Now, recognizing leading lines within your scene will help you know where to position your subject in such a way that the lines, rather than becoming distracting, will become a tool you use to catch attention and focus attention on your subject. For example, this shot is from a documentary I did. Behind this subject, you see these bookshelves. They all have leading lines that begin from both sides of the shelf ending behind my subject. You have the horizontal ones and then the vertical ones. Now, they subtly direct attention to the subject, even though they are in the background. As opposed to having a plain background with nothing at all, no visual element at all, doing the traffic warding job of directing attention to my subject to give more prominence to your subject as opposed to all the other elements in the scene. So next time you get on a scene, identify your leading lines, and if there are none, find a way to create some if you can and use them effectively to your advantage. Now you can thank me. Follow for more tips on filmmaking, cinematography, and content creation.